Hello. Hello, everybody.
Hello, Mary Casey.
Hello.
hello. You guys must be excited like we are. Gee, my knees.
Just
They're just piling in.
a little bit excited.
Hello.
Look at you, Donnas. They're still doing it. I always laugh because on my live, all three of the Donnas come in at the same time. I don't know how they do it, but they do it.
Donna.
Donna. Iveta, OMG, hello.
Hi, Yvette.
We're here. Hello.
She was almost late, Nicole. Like she's gonna miss the first 3 seconds.
Oh no.
You're
Can't
here,
miss
you're
any.
here.
Can't miss
Oh my
1 second.
goodness. Nope. I mean, you blink and you never know, you miss good
I
stuff.
missed it.
Right?
Hello, everybody.
Lori wants to know what's going on today.
Yvette's mashing potato. So we've never, ever done a part 2.
I know.
No?
We never have.
Never.
We never have. But today's pretty special.
Should we ask if anybody has any guesses?
Yeah, what are the guesses? I mean, by now you guys should have figured it out because the Yvette's sneak peek was
The
really,
last sneak peek was pretty.
it wasn't really a sneak peek. It was
No, not the first couple were pretty good, right? The first
Right.
couple were pretty good.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
the first couple were pretty good, but by the end it was like,
right. I was like, come on, guys.
what do
Any
you guys think?
guesses?
What do you guys think? What's going on today?
What are we doing? What are we here for?
Retailers? No,
yeah.
no. Joy, I could see you on both places. Both places. That's the real reason I'm not joining you today. Yvette. I'm headed to exciting. You guys, what are your guesses? What could we've never done a part 2 ever.
Ever.
What could you possibly think we would be back for today? Gotta love that lag,
I know.
Hello, Tina. Hi, Kath. Hello, Elizabeth. Hi, Catherine.
Well, while y'all are putting your thinking caps on, you guys are going to see even more DQ excitement this week because we have tons of retailers coming into town, into Atlanta this week to come hang out with us for 2.5 days. And our own Terry will be here as well. We got Robin from Robin's Song coming. Shannon from Pick and Boots will be here. So it's just going to be an amazing time.
So new Christmas papers. Yvette says our own brand socks. Autumn Christmas. Well, I mean, it's part of the fall release, so it's part 2 of the fall release.
Yeah.
So I seen somebody got it right away.
Yeah, someone got it.
Yeah. So
somebody guessed.
Yeah, a couple people got it.
Yeah, a couple people.
Yay!
Part two.
Well, I don't know, Terry. Do you think we should we just turn it down and just show?
I think so.
Enough waiting.
Okay. All right. Let me.
More original paintings. Well, that's going to be always now. We are blessed to have Teresa incorporating those all the time now. So.
Yeah, and I've got tons of awesome stuff lined up for you guys for Christmas coming up. But
yes,
let's not jump too far ahead. Let's talk about why we're here today. And I got to make sure I do these in order this time. Okay, so we do have a few retailers on, guys, and our retailers can say hello, share your shop links. But this is the first one. You have molds, you guys.
Dun, dun, dun.
These are Decoupage Queen molds. These are our own brand. This packaging, they're in packaging. They're beautiful. This packaging was designed by our very own lovely Yvette. The first one is called October Evening. And we have a spooky little scene here. We have a raven and some books and some candles. And I actually do have these casted, so I will show them.
You know how many times somebody, because, you know, I'm kind of doing, you know, Halloween, fall, and they're like, oh, yeah, you need to put a crow on that. And you need to put a, like, God, you know, only if I had one. It's been torture.
I had one.
It's been torture.
I can't tell you how many years I've waited for this.
I'm just like, oh yeah, I sure do wish I had one of those.
Yeah. Well, and if I sound a little like to be honest, this is a little anticlimactic for me today, only because I have been looking at these for so long. This has been such a long time in the making for me personally, and I can't believe that the day is finally here that we can actually reveal these to you.
Look at that detail.
We've got two sets of little books. And then you have some beautiful candles. I want to show you the detail in these candles. I want to put these up really close. They're just gorgeous. And I'm holding my hand out so you can sort of see the scale. The molds are 5 inches by 8 inches. And they do have a little lip on the side of them just to make casting a little bit easier. Look at that gorgeous, gorgeous detail. And then here's our raven. So this mold is called October Evening. And what the deal is with the molds, okay, so these are seasonal. The two of them actually are seasonal, as you can tell, but they just arrived into the USA actually today. They pulled up this morning at 6 a.m. on the boat. So these are actually going to be shipping out to our retailers early next week. Our retailers have taken pre-orders, okay? And by extension, today they're allowed to take pre-orders for you. So we do have some retailers who have bought a good amount of stock and are ready to take your pre-orders. And I expect that they'll be able to start shipping to you, the customers, by the end of next week, mid to end of next week, okay? So that's how it's working. Just because these are seasonal, normally we would never sell anything unless we had the stock in our hot little hands. But we know we're, because of the seasonality factor of these, we wanted to show you these as soon as we possibly could. And we knew that our shipment was not going to be delayed. And so that's the deal today, okay? So I don't have an exact ETA as to when you will be able to get them, but just know we'll be shipping them to our retailers early next week. Okay, so this is October Evening. This is number DQMF-0001. Right, next up we have, what's number 2, Gothic Window. Gothic Window.
Amazing.
Love it.
This is just like, and this is just like my favorite.
I know, there's molds out there, y'all, and deep, but you honestly need the details in our molds are something you guys know Teresa by now. She never goes halfway for anything. The details in these molds are something so fabulous. It's just, look at this.
Well, and I approach these the same way as I approach my papers. And, as a crafter myself, you guys all know I do this alongside with y'all. And I'm constantly asking myself, what is it that I need? What do I need to complete this project? And all of these molds that I'm about to show you today answer that question for me personally. So I hope that they answer it for you. I think these are a little bit different than what's in the marketplace right now, because these are really designed for crafters and mixed media artists, not quite so much furniture. So there's no decor, element necessarily other than, wall things or things that you put in your home, but not necessarily for furniture pieces. Although,
remember, I put a challenge out there and she accepted.
we do have someone who accepted our challenge and has done an amazing job.
And yes, she's fabulous as always.
So this is DQMF002. I'm gonna just kind of zoom in on that. And I casted these with black resin and gold wax.
It's gorgeous.
And I actually have done the same window and casted it without the inner, so it could be just, just the framing part. So with all of that Teresa's pointing at, I left just that in the casting, so the inner part.
Yeah,
and
so
it was
she didn't include this part. She made a window out of it.
Super simple and just as beautiful.
And a cool frame. If you can show it in the end, Terry.
Yeah, I will. Absolutely.
I love it.
Okay. Next up, number 3 is, if you follow me, this is going to look super familiar. This one is called Wings of Beauty. And I've been cobbling together my own little makeshift version of this for months now. And I was just like, you know what? We just need to have it in a mold. And this was actually, so if I'm being very, very honest, it was this mold right here, which sort of threw me over the edge and just said, okay, it's time to do it. I've got all these ideas and I can't make them happen without the right materials. And so now I'm able to design those materials and bring them to you and share the love. So I did a piece with my own makeshift version of this several months ago, and I've actually done 3 or 4 more since then. Anyway, this is called Wings of Beauty. We've got a mannequin with 2 sets of wings, so you can mix and match her either way. She's just gorgeous. And she's even got, like, on the projects that I've done, I've dressed her with some lace, but you don't have to. You can certainly leave her as is. And she does have a kind of pedestal base. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And it's a good scale. It's a really nice scale. So for smaller pieces, there's plenty of bigger wings on the market, but we've got some smaller ones here for you on this one. So this one is number DQMF0003, and it is called Wings of Beauty. Let's bring these wings up a little bit closer too, so you can see them.
If y'all remembered, I used the one that Teresa sent me, and I kind of made a comment when I used mine on my live, and I said, Teresa, I can finally use this one now and stop hoarding it. This is why, because this one was now available, and I'm like, yes.
I'm going to put it into everyone's hands. I can't remember which one's next. Yvette, can you help me?
Oh, hold on.
Which one's number 4?
I can't say, can we?
Is it the
fall one? I thought was last.
Okay. All right. So next up is House of Faith. I think this one is number 4. Am I right?
I think so. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah. House of Faith.
Yeah, you're right. She said you're right.
Okay. House of Faith is one also that I've wanted for a really long time, and I could not. I didn't understand why nobody else had it, but that's okay because we have it.
Gail says she needs a loan.
Yeah.
So this is just a beautiful little simple elegant church, and you know, when I initially designed it, it stretched out a little bit more. It had, you know, some more intricate details, and I actually scaled it down quite a bit because I wanted it to be a little bit more simple so that it could double kind of as a very ornate church or more simple kind of farmhouse type church. And so you could use this really either way. There is a cross at the top, but it didn't, when I casted it, you can see it here. When I casted it, I didn't get in there enough. But anyway, so House of Faith, you've got these beautiful, and it's reminiscent of the Gothic window too, you know, kind of these arches, these repeating elements. And then you also have 4 detailed little crosses as well. And they're each a little bit different, but also very elegant. So you got 4 little smaller kind of crosses to go with it. There are 4 total crosses. So this is House of Faith.
I'm picturing this at Christmas time. It's just good, and Easter, but Christmas,
Easter.
So I don't know if you had tried this, Teresa, but the church goes back to back, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And you can actually carve out the little door and windows down there at the bottom and put lights in there.
Ooh.
And it's like a really pretty ornament.
Oh, how fun.
Hint, hint.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
I definitely see some Christmas pieces with this, you know, and then, I mean, our church papers that we made this year have been really popular just kind of on their own too. So I can definitely see these being used on their own. You know?
Robbie just said, she said those would go beautiful with your papers.
Yeah. So that is House of Faith. And then we have one more. So there's 5 total. We have one more to show you. This one is called Pumpkin Patch, and it is a solid. This one is super easy to cast because it's a solid mass of stacked pumpkins here, and you can cut these up and use them individually, but this is first I'll show you the mold detail, and then here is the casting. Gorgeous. And you can actually cut these up, so you can use the cast. So on some of our sneak peeks, I think what you were seeing there was actually bits of this one cut up with clay and used individually. You could even turn this into a smaller stack if you don't want this whole tall one. You could shape it around these bottom ones and do a smaller stack. So lots and lots of good options with this one as well. We need to do some meditative yoga now.
Oh my goodness, y'all are funny.
These come with a couple little small leaves too. Again, like mixed media size, right? So perfect for
I love the leaves.
Yeah,
the leaves are great.
Yeah.
Especially when you break up the mold, and so because the top pumpkin can be its own pumpkin, the bottom 3 can be its own, and then the little leaves, they are perfect with them.
Yep. And they're really nice because they actually coordinate pretty well with some of the other molds that are on the market right now. So they sort of stand on their own, but they also, if you wanted to use everyone's pumpkins, these are a nice addition to that. So, okay. Well, that's what I have to show you. Should we recap one more time?
Yes.
Sure. Let's recap one more time. And I'm just going to show you the mold, or should I just show the casting? Let me just show the casting. That might be easier for you to see. All right, so the first one, in case you're joining us late, we do have 5 total. The first one is called October Evening. It's a raven with some books. So I just wanted to show you a couple of ideas for how to configure this. He can be perched on the books. He can be perched on the branch. He cannot be perched at all. He could be perched on the smaller book. The candles can be perched on the book, etc., etc. So just a few ideas for how you can arrange this. Very useful all around mold. And thank you, retailers, those of you who are sharing your links for how people can pre-order these. This is number 1, October evening. And I'm actually working on a project with this one, but I've been sidetracked, so I haven't been able to finish it.
Why would you possibly be sidetracked? You're not busy or anything.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna do it.
Nicole says that she's got to be nice to her hubby now. So he'll buy them for her.
Number 2, Gothic window. Love, love, love. Everybody needs this one. All right. And then number 3 is Wings of Beauty. So as I'm showing these again, feel free to shout out your favorites. I want to know which one everybody is, like which ones are your must-haves. Number 3, Wings of Beauty. And I just love it. Love, love, love. I will say, I think these wings, I think they look better kind of tucked under her like that.
Yeah,
like that. But it's a personal preference. However, you could do it either way. But Wings of Beauty.
So Nicole says the Gothic window. Gail says all of them.
All of them.
Peggy says the wings. Nancy says the window. And then Renee says the wings. And Brenda says all of them. And
All
Mary
of them.
Casey comes in and says the church window.
Here's the church. And I guess I should show you the rest of it. This is a learning experience for me. I had never done this before, and so I'm super proud that we can finally do this, and it just is gonna these are meant to coordinate with our papers, and I think it's gonna really put just a nice addition to the Decoupage Queen brand. So I'm super proud. I'm very, very thrilled to be able to do this for you guys. So thankful for our retailers. Now, I do want to just point out, you guys know we have a lot of retailers who are affiliated with another brand who cannot carry these. So not every single Decoupage Queen retailer will have these. So we did invite the ones who are able to carry them on today. They're sharing their links. You can also find the retailers on our Royal Court page if you do the little drop down.
I will put it in right now.
Yeah, it's there's a little drop down, and right now you can do a little drop down that says LeBlanc retailers. We'll change that and add LeBlanc and DQ molds. So it's not every single DQ retailer who can carry these, but there are still plenty who can. So thank you guys for supporting our retailers. These will not be available on the DQ website for now, not until around October 1st. These are exclusively through retailers right now. We are selling these by pre-order beginning today. We expect them to ship to our retailers starting on Monday of next week. And so each one is going to be a little bit different in terms of what to expect with shipping to you.
So we have a couple questions. Are they available now? Is Dawn is asking.
They're available for pre-order starting today.
And then the Junkie Pixie is saying, are there any retailers on Etsy?
Yes.
I don't think she's here.
Yes. I didn't see anybody, but we do have a few retailers on Etsy. If any of you are on and you have Etsy links to share, please share them. Thank you.
Donna, we have a handful of retailers that are here right now sharing their links. So that's how you can go to their stores, and then you can pre-order them on their site.
One thing I want to say. So our partners and friends in Europe, LeBlanc has ordered these, you guys. So if you're in Europe, LeBlanc will have them very, very soon. So you can go ask them about it. I don't know when they're planning to release or launch them or when their shipments are coming in, but our friends in Europe will have these as well.
Sandra, that's because you're on my page. If you go over to Decoupage Queen, or you click on the link to find a retailer near you, but on Decoupage Queen's page, there are a ton of retailers there that are posting their links. So you could just go back through the comments and you can find it there.
Yep.
So I will just say, there we go. So we also have Piglet's Closet just put her link to her Etsy shop. I would just tell you, Tracy, I don't know if you caught it, but it was really cool to see when you asked your favorites. So each individual mold is somebody's favorite. So it wasn't just awesome. All window or all churches. It was really spread out. So that was really cool to see.
Yep. The molds are made out of silicone. They are food safe and heat resistant. You can bake with them, etc. So they are silicone. The cost is $27. That is the retail cost. Same as LeBlanc. And okay, we forgot to say something extremely important. These are all limited edition. They're limited edition, you guys. So what that means is once they're gone, that's it. So we're only bringing in one shipment at a time. We will not be able to get more. So once they're gone, that's it. These are limited edition. I know. I guess we should have said that, huh?
That's okay. Saying it now, and then we can go.
I know. Well, and I need to probably write myself notes now because like my brain's so full that I mean to say things and then I forget to say them. So they are limited edition molds. Okay. So yep. And that's, that's why the price is a little bit higher than normal, is because it costs us more to produce in the quantities that we're producing in. We don't order 100,000 at a time. We can't, so it's going to cost us a little bit more to bring in the quantities that we have to get. So
Drusy, go over to, are you on my page too, Drusy? No, Drusy. So in the comments there on Decoupage Queen, we have Robin songs. We have the random donkey. Dina, I can't, Dina. Every time. Piglet's Closet. We have a bunch of retailers putting in their links. So if you go there, that's because they're saying they're taking pre-orders. So you can do them right now. So
they've all shared their links on the DQ Facebook page. So if you go to the DQ Facebook page, they're all there.
Dina, I swear. Every time you get me with that, Dina. You need to hawk something? So
okay, well, you guys watch. Should we show them a couple of projects or just save it? What do you think?
I have one sitting right here, so I bet you probably do. I'm sure Nancy probably does. Oh, I can go grab the window too.
Show the window.
Yeah, we're going to show you guys a couple projects, like how we put these together. Nancy, you can go first.
I'll show one.
Okay. So pretty. That is so gorgeous. So she used the Gothic window on this with the DQ brick stencil in the background and then the multi-harlequin on the side.
I love that, Nancy, by the way.
Everything
love it.
Love it.
I love it.
If it says out of stock, they will get that. Well, it technically isn't in stock yet, but for the retailers, when you do listings, it's not in stock, but the pre-orders. So it's on pre-order right now. For everyone, it'll read that way. Yeah. So this is the Gothic window.
Love, love, love.
And then this is the Gothic window.
Isn't that cool? You guys, look what she did there. Show them the bird, how the bird.
Oh, wait, I didn't grab the bird. Let me grab the bird. Let me grab the bird.
I don't think I know the bird. What's the bird?
The raven, how it sits in that. It's like,
that it fits in there.
That opening.
Yeah.
Yeah. So beautiful.
Okay. So this is the window, and then if you guys see,
Look how perfect that
Made
is.
for it. It was made for it.
I know. It's gorgeous. I
Mhm.
mean, he looks cool too, like even like in front of the window, but
oh
that
yeah,
that's
definitely. Just definitely, him just right in front of the window, obviously you can do all of your accents with all your paints and everything else, but and this was so easy. Just all of them are easy to cast,
yeah, they're easy to
pieces of.
cast.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Even the mannequin with the thin stem, I was surprised. I thought it was going to give me trouble, but it didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
And
they're
I
pretty
did
easy.
that. I did that as well. And I didn't have any problems removing any of the molds. And I know some of you who aren't really comfortable with molds, there isn't anything on any of these molds that are finicky.
It's
So-
tricky, right? Yeah.
No.
All right, let me show you. This is my my first one. This is the little church project that I did.
Love that.
Isn't that cute? So it's like a little triptych, right? So it's got the crosses. And then my second one that I did, I used the pumpkins. mold.
Pumpkins.
A little shadow
Pumpkins.
box. Isn't that cute? So lots and lots of good ones.
Radine is asking, are there Canadian retailers?
Not sure. I know a lot of our retailers do ship to Canada, Radine. So I don't know that any of our Canadian retailers were able to get them. But many do ship.
Kimberly got some. Did Kimberly get any? No, not Kimberly. Who shipped? There's quite a few.
Yeah.
If any of the retailers that are here, if you do ship to Canada, can you let Radine know? Because that'll be really helpful for her.
Okay.
Please. We always say this, y'all, but especially now, when you get your molds, please share them with us so we can see what y'all are doing with them. Yeah. Robin ships to Canada, y'all. So Robin's song, she ships to Canada. So there's her link. But yes, please. We want to see. We see.
It's going to make me so happy to see what you guys do with these. So thank you guys so much for being here. This was a really nice turnout.
Exciting.
Yeah, it really was. So go get yours. Don't wait.
And now you'll see some projects being posted. So
yeah, I have one to share right now.
I know. Not any little corners anymore. We can share now.
Yep, exactly.
Okay. Alrighty.
Yep.
We'll talk to you all later.
Okay, everybody.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.